What if I told you that there are cosmic vacuums in space that swallow everything, even light itself? Yes, you've guessed it right. We're talking about black holes. Black holes. The name itself evokes a sense of mystery and intrigue. They are not black, and they are not holes. They are regions in space where the gravitational forces are so strong that they pull in everything that comes their way. And when we say everything, we mean everything: stars, planets, dust, gas, and even light itself. Imagine this: you're in a room where every exit is sealed and the walls are closing in on you. There's no escape. That's what a black hole is like. Nothing that enters its vicinity can escape its gravitational pull. It's like a cosmic roach motel. Once you check in, there's no checking out. At the core of a black hole, there is what we call a singularity. It's a point of infinite density, where the laws of physics as we know them cease to exist. It's like the universe took all its rules, crumpled them up, and threw them out the window. Wrapped around this singularity is the event horizon, a point of no return. Once you cross this boundary, you're in the black hole's territory, and there's no coming back. It's like the universe's version of a do not cross police tape. And yet, there's something incredibly fascinating about these cosmic monsters. They are the ultimate expression of gravity gone wild, a reminder of the immense power and mystery of the universe. In other words, black holes are like the ultimate space monsters, lurking in the shadows, ready to devour anything that comes too close. Next time you look up at the night sky, remember, there's a lot more going on out there than meets the eye. Have you ever wondered where these cosmic monsters come from? Well, they're not from a horror movie, that's for sure. Let's journey into the heart of a dying star to understand the birth of a black hole. Picture a star, not just any star, but a massive one, much bigger than our sun. As it lives, it burns fuel, producing heat and light. But what happens when the star runs out of fuel? It's like a car running out of gas on a highway, except in this scenario, the car doesn't just stop, it explodes. This stellar explosion or supernova is one of the most spectacular events in the cosmos. But hold on to your hats, because the real show is just beginning. In the aftermath of this explosive performance, the core of the star collapses under its own gravity. Imagine an elephant trying to balance on a pinhead. That's the kind of pressure we're talking about. As the core collapses, it squeezes itself into an infinitesimally small point, a singularity. Now, this singularity is so dense and has such strong gravity that nothing, not even light, can escape from it. This is the moment of birth for our cosmic monster, the black hole. But don't get the wrong idea. Black holes aren't just space vacuums sucking up everything in sight. They're like cosmic ballet dancers, spinning and swirling, affecting everything around them with their gravitational pull. It's a mesmerizing, albeit deadly dance. And what about those stars that aren't massive enough to become black holes? Well, they have their own endings, becoming white dwarfs or neutron stars. But that's a story for another time. So the next time you gaze at the stars, remember that each one could potentially become a monstrous black hole. It's a reminder that in the grand theater of the cosmos, every star, no matter how bright, has a final act. And sometimes, that final act is just the beginning of a new, darker existence. Now, I know what you're thinking. Black holes sound terrifying, but what if they're not just cosmic predators, but also gateways to other universes? Let's dive into some theories that might make you rethink your stance on these cosmic entities. Some theories suggest that black holes could be portals to other dimensions or even different universes. Yes, you heard it right. We're talking about the stuff that fills up the pages of science fiction novels and the frames of blockbuster movies. Picture this: a black hole, a cosmic entity so powerful it swallows everything that dares to come near, including light itself. But instead of being a one-way ticket to oblivion, what if it's a cosmic tunnel, a wormhole leading to a different part of the universe, or an entirely different universe altogether? This brings us to the concept of wormholes. Wormholes theoretically are shortcuts through space-time, a direct route from point A to point B, bypassing all the space in between. Imagine you're on one side of the universe and you want to get to the other side. Instead of taking billions of years traveling at the speed of light, you could just hop into a wormhole and pop out on the other side in no time. Then there's the theory of white holes. If black holes are the ultimate trash compactors, white holes are the ultimate trash dispensers. Essentially, a white hole is the theoretical time-reversed version of a black hole. But unlike their darker counterparts, nothing can enter a white hole. Things can only exit. Black holes are also instrumental in shaping galaxies. They reside at the center of most galaxies, including our own Milky Way, and their immense gravitational pull helps to hold the galaxy together. So, black holes might not just be the villains of the cosmos, but also the gatekeepers to unknown realms. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll find a way to safely venture into these cosmic mysteries and unravel the secrets they hold. Until then, we'll keep pondering these fascinating celestial phenomena from a safe distance. Now that we've talked about the science behind black holes, let's dive into some fascinating facts and debunk some common myths. First off, let's put some space between us and our closest black hole. You might be surprised to learn that the nearest known black hole to Earth is approximately 3,000 light-years away. To put that into perspective, if you were to travel at the speed of light, it would take you 3,000 years to get there. So, if you packed your bags today, you'd arrive around the year 5024. Talk about a long-haul flight. Another mind-boggling fact is that black holes aren't always black. Yes, you heard that right. Black holes can sometimes emit what we call Hawking radiation, named after the legendary physicist Stephen Hawking. This radiation is due to quantum effects near the black hole's event horizon. So, in a way, black holes can shine, although not in the way we're used to thinking of stars shining. Now, let's turn our attention to some common myths. A popular one is that black holes are like cosmic vacuum cleaners, sucking up everything in their path. This simply isn't true. Earth, for instance, isn't in danger of being gobbled up by a black hole. For a black hole to pose a threat to us, it would need to be very close, which, as we've already established, it's not. And even if it were, it would need to be incredibly massive. So no need to start prepping your black hole survival kit just yet. Another myth that needs debunking is that black holes are portals to other universes. While this makes for great science fiction, there's no concrete evidence to support this claim. Black holes are not cosmic shortcuts or wormholes. They're simply regions of space where gravity is extremely strong due to a large amount of matter packed into a small area. So, while black holes are certainly fascinating, they're not exactly the cosmic vacuum cleaners some people make them out to be. Well, we've certainly been on a cosmic journey today, haven't we? We've traversed the enigma of the cosmos, witnessed the dramatic birth of a black hole, pondered whether these cosmic predators could also be portals to other dimensions, and debunked some myths while learning fascinating facts about these mysterious entities. Let's do a quick recap, shall we? Black holes, as we've learned, are regions of space where gravity is so strong that nothing, not even light, can escape. They form from the remnants of massive stars when they collapse under their own gravity after exhausting their nuclear fuel. Isn't it amazing how something so destructive can give birth to something so fascinating? We also dove into the tantalizing possibility of black holes acting as portals. While this is still purely speculative and the stuff of science fiction, it's an idea that tickles the imagination. Imagine, if you will, a gateway to a different universe or a shortcut through space-time. Wouldn't that be something? Along our journey, we've also debunked some myths and clarified some facts about black holes. No, they are not cosmic vacuum cleaners sucking up everything in their path. And yes, if you were to fall into one, you would be stretched into a long, thin strand of matter, a process whimsically known as spaghettification. It's a fun word for a not-so-fun fate. But our journey doesn't have to end here. The universe is a vast and endlessly fascinating place, and black holes are just one of its many mysteries. I encourage you all to continue exploring, continue learning, and continue questioning. There's so much more out there waiting to be discovered. Remember, the universe is a vast and mysterious place full of wonders like black holes. So keep exploring, keep questioning, and who knows what you'll discover next.